Happy Sunday Crafternoon, everybody. Hey, how you doing? This is Dawn Bourgette, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today is October 23rd, and this is number 52 of my Facebook Lives. Isn't that crazy, you guys? It's been a whole year. Actually, I think it's been a little over a year, but I kind of lost track, but I try to number these so I can go back for reference wise. But anyway, number 52 of my Facebook Lives. Yay! Thank you for hanging out with me for a whole year. Oh my gosh. And it has flown by. Just a couple things before we get started. First of all, please like my page. If somehow you happen to stumble upon me, make sure to hit the like button. And also, I believe that there's a way to get like notifications into your news feed from my page. I know Facebook is goofy, but anyway, so you actually need to tell Facebook that you want to see my posts in your news feed. So yeah. So anyway, make sure to like my page and follow my page as well. Also, I have a community group on Facebook, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet Paper Crafting Community. So please join us. That's a lot of fun over there as well. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's Dawn's Creative Chalet. Go ahead and click the bell along with the subscribe. And when you click the bell and it turns black, that means that you're going to get all the notifications every time I load a video to YouTube. And eventually I want to do YouTube lives. So make sure that you have been subscribed to YouTube, and also follow me on Pinterest. Dream with me over there. How many of you guys dream and never get all those projects done? Me. I know, right? It is what it is. That's all I can say. And then also a couple of other things I wanted to talk to you about, some things that are happening at the chalet coming up on October 27th. I do have my my product class. However, that had to be signed up for by the 13th. But for those of you that are coming, I can't wait. We're going to be using the sweetest Christmas ever products. And I love the stuff. I just love it. In fact, today we're going to use that same DSP on our projects, and I'll explain that in just a couple of minutes. And then also wanted to talk to you guys about the new paper pumpkin kit from the North Pole. So this is the November kit. So if you want it, make sure that you sign up by the 10th of November, okay? So this one is going to be tags, and there's some add-on here too. So I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to hold it up for a couple of seconds, or you can, look at this later as far as a replay. And if you go ahead and act as though you're taking a picture on your phone with that QR code, it will take you where you need to go. However, I don't think it takes you to my page directly. So be careful about that when you're shopping, and make sure you see my name and my little picture as far as the online shopping store. So anyway, there are add-ons for this kit, you guys. There's these cute little bags along with tags that you can make with this kit. It looks so cute. Of course, what isn't cute with Stampin' Up!, right? So I'm really excited about getting the add-on. We can get this now. In fact, I'm recording this a little early, so who knows if they're going to be sold out by then. But give it a try if you guys want some little treat bags to go with your November from the North Pole paper pumpkin kit. And then also, let's see, what else do I have going on here at the chalet? Oh, of course, we have our starter kit. Whoop, whoop. We have our starter kit special going on right now, you guys. So if you have had at least $99 on your wish list, and that adds up fast. You guys know that. This is something that you should take advantage of. You don't need to sell anything. It's not like that. Other than you're joining an amazing team of women. We are a great bunch, and we would love to see you join us. And basically, this is the best value. It always is, actually, our starter kit is. But they're sweetening the deal at Stampin' Up! And for $99, you can choose $155 a product. get free shipping, which in Michigan, that's like over a $17 savings in itself. And then they also throw in a paper pumpkin kit. Whoop, whoop. And that's a $22 value. So that's giving you about a $95 value altogether between the additional product that you're able to pick out, the free shipping, and the paper pumpkin kit. So why not, right? There's no pressure to have to sell anything. You can just be a savvy shopper, as I call my gals. Most of the gals on my team are savvy shoppers. They're not doing this as a business. They just want the discount. And you know what? That is perfectly a-okay. And we love you for that. So if you're purchasing products from me anyway, why wouldn't you want to try it? What's really cool too is that during the first week of December, we will have pre-order. And so you'd be able to experience pre-order with us. And that's when we get to purchase products a month before customers can. So that's pretty awesome. And then we're also going to have celebration into January. So in December, we as demonstrators can take advantage of getting celebration products a month early as well. And we call that pre-earn. So it's an exciting time to be a demonstrator. They give you an amazing amount of time to reach your minimum for the first when you first join. So why wouldn't you want to, right? So if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Let me know. Like I said, it's a great deal. There's no commitment to have to sell anything. You can just be a savvy shopper and enjoy the products and collect. Because, right, you know, part of our hobby is collecting. I'm sorry, but it is. Also, on that note, since we're getting close to November, I wanted to share with you this right here. So this is something that's going to be available in November, but if you do go ahead and purchase that starter kit, you can put this into your starter kit right now and get it before everybody else. Along with us as demonstrators, we were able to purchase this starting in October, well, this month, earlier this month, on the 4th, I believe it was, we could order this. So it is a collection of products. It is so pretty, you guys. Let's check this out. So we have the framed florets, which is this stamp set right here, and these dies. Now, these two products are going to carry over into our January through June mini, I still call it a mini catalog. That's not so mini anymore, right? It's actually pretty elaborate. And then we also have these really cute gold, what do they call these things? The gold adhesive back swirls, and they're like little swirly dewy things. They're really cool. And these, and then the framed, let's see, framed and festive. Oh my gosh, say all this stuff 10 times fast. So this stamp set right here, these embellishments right here, and then this DSP. Check out the DSP, you guys. So those three items that I'm showing you, those are while supplies last as we get into November and open this up for customers to order. So that's starting on November the 1st through January the 4th, and while supplies last on these three items here. So anyway, if you want to add the whole suite to your starter kit, you could do that and get it right now. So it's kind of a mix between, how do I want to explain this? You can decorate it for Christmas, but also the paper itself, you could go beyond that, and it could be used for any other holidays or celebrations. I hope that makes sense. So I already packed it to take with me while I'm away, and that's exactly why I'm pre-recording this. I'm going to see my dad and help him out for a week. But anyway, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful product, and I hope to show it to you next week for the next pre-recorded live. I know October is like this crazy month for me, right? So anyway, with that being said, like I said, if you want this now, you can grab it and just put it in a starter kit and still have money to spare, because I believe it is $97.50 if you want to get the gotta have it all button, and then you'll still have like $57.50 to choose other items to put into your kit as well. So that's pretty awesome. And let me see, what else do I have to share today? I think I covered everything. All right. Okay, so let's get started. So back in September, that seems so long ago, oh, wait a minute. You know what? Zip, zip, zip. Let's reverse that for a minute. Let's wait a minute. I want to show you a couple things. So I finally put some kits together and I got a new kit as well that I wanted to show you guys. So let's do that first. So this one here is called, oh my gosh, what is this called? Christmas Gifting Tag Kit. Okay, and I put these together while I was away the first part of October with some friends for a weekend of crafting. Now, this right here is the stamp set. Let me see if I can just show the stamp set here. I'll give you guys a look at that. So this, I believe, is a $23 or $25 kit. I'd have to look again. But it does come with a stamp set and an ink spot. And the ink spot color, whoops, is Shaded Spruce. And then it comes with these twines in Shaded Spruce, and I believe it's also Real Red. And when you put these tags together, they're so easy. They're easy. This is what I love about our kits. But then on the back, it is a gift card holder. So you can slide your gift card in there. Now, I put these together a little bit different. I don't like that big string, that little loopy thing hanging. That just drives me crazy. I want to be able to have the option, I don't know, just to maybe stick this inside of a card, possibly. I don't know. Or just set it on a tree. But, so I did mine just slightly different from the directions. But you know me, I'm always doing that. So there's one of the tags. So there's 9 tags total. So that's one of the 3, because there's 3 each of 3 designs. And then there's the back of that one. Now keep in mind, if you guys wanted to put these on card fronts, you could, and then put this part, because it's separate, okay? Put this inside of the card itself if you wanted to. I was thinking about playing a little bit, but I didn't pack a lot of stuff when I put these together, so I didn't have a lot of product to play with. But anyway, I just had to show you that. It is so stinking cute. And the tags are a lot larger than I thought they would be, so they're pretty girthy. I like them. They're cute. Okay, and then the next kit that I also put together, where did I put it? If you receive my newsletter, you've been seeing me talk about this one. And, you know, it's so hard to check these out from just a little picture, right? So this one is called the Best Remedy. And it, again, has a stamp set and an ink spot. This one is Starry Sky, which is one of our new in colors this year. I love these things. They're so dang cute. What's really nice about these, as you collect them, taking them to crops and things is really convenient because they're so tiny. And they can also be re-inked with our ink refills. And then this is the stamp set right here. So cute. And then we have 3 each of 3 different designs and cards. So this one is also 9 cards total. And check out the cute envelopes. I think that's adorable. I love it. And somehow this got banged up in transit here. I was moving these around a bit, so yeah. Anyway, that's one of them. And then here is the second one. And they even give you the little bling blings on there too. Isn't that cute? So you get all the embellishments. Everything is pre-cut, pre-scored, and ready for you to assemble. And this is the envelope that kind of coordinates with that. Pretty awesome. And then the third card is this one right here. Oops, they're all kind of sticking together. Sticky sequins. And then this is the third. Isn't that cute? And I'm always looking for get well cards, along with sympathy cards that I always need to make. I don't know about you guys, but I have a hard time making get well and sympathy cards. But anyway, so that is the best Remedy kit that comes with a stamp set. And like I said, it's really easy to assemble. Everything is basically done for you. You don't even have to color the critters. They're like punch outs. So you just stick them on with dimensionals. Love it. And then, let's see here. This one is our brand new one. Let me grab that for you. If I can not have a mishap with this. Woo, this is a biggie. So this is our birthday, let's see, what do they call this? Birthday card, whoa, organizer kit. And I think I hope I didn't move my camera. Oh my goodness sakes. So this makes 12 cards. So there's 6 of this design right here. And these are punch outs. So I didn't even have to color any of this. And then this is a sticker. This is a sticker. This is already pre-designed in the background. So it already makes you look like you're a pro. And super easy to assemble. And again, they give you these cute little sticky back sequins. So you can add a little bit of bling to your card. So there's 6 of these with envelopes. And the inside is decorated. I was gonna say, I can't remember if they were decorated or not. So there's 6 of those. And then there are 6 of this design. So you get 12 cards total. And this was just paper I stuck down. This was a sticker, again, the sequins. And then the envelopes have gingham. Kind of cute, right? I love it. So there's 6 of those. And then this right here, let me get this box out of the way. This is a good size, what do I want to call it? Like a notebook, but it has pockets in it. So you can stash some extra cards in here, or maybe your birthday list or something like that, or just extra little notes. And then every month has a pocket. And then from there, you can go ahead and stick your cards that you've assembled into the pockets. And then you can keep track of everybody's birthdays throughout the entire year, which I think is pretty awesome. And there's even another pocket in the back. So the thing is just full of pockets. But what's really cool is if you didn't want to use it for this, you could use it for something completely different if you wanted to. But like I said, you can just stash your cards in there and then call it good. And then as you need them, you have your cards in here ready to go. No excuse for forgetting anybody's birthday. But it's a pretty good size, like a regular notebook size. And it's pretty on top of it. So this is our newest kit that's out. And again, this is called the Birthday Card Organizer Kit. Just out like a week ago. Okay, so now I think I covered everything I wanted to show you guys before we get started with kits. But with that, we are going to actually work with alternative ideas with a kit. And let me grab that one. I have kits all over the place surrounding me. It's actually kind of funny. It's like, where did I put the next kit? Okay, so this one here is the Cozy and Bright kit. We've had this for a little while. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? And with that being said, easy assembly. It comes with the stamp set, and the ink spot is Poppy Parade. I like this color. It's like an orangey red. And with that being said, there's some super easy cards that you can put together, which is this one. I'm trying to think of how many cards are in this altogether, because I think I've used 1 or 2 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 or I don't know, maybe 12, 10, something like that. Anyway, they're super cute, super easy to assemble. And there are stickers. These are, what do you want to call them? Punch outs. And these are punch outs as well. And then there's these bits of the white strips of paper for your sentiment. It's just one design in this particular card kit. And I put mine together slightly differently because, again, I'm a little rebel. And I like things to be even easier. They wrapped the twine around the cinnamon sticks. I'm not good at doing that, so I just did my bow, called it good. What I also love about these is check out the gold kind of flicking in them, and that's all done for you already. It's printed on the back side of your card front. So with that being said, back in September, now we're back to where we were. I went to some training, and one of the gals there gave us a kit, we got a kit that we could assemble, and we also did some alternate projects with this kit, and I loved them. So I've been wanting to show these alternate projects to you guys, and then this way you can make possibly some alternate projects as you grab this kit as well. I love the stamp set, and I don't think I really got a chance to show you that yet. And I know it's hard to see it, and I've used it and all that good stuff. But there's some really cool sayings in this stamp set. So we're going to use this, and we're going to play with 3 cards that Michelle designed for us that I loved. And this is a great way just to play with your designer series paper and mix and match with the kit stamps and other things that you have laying around. So first of all, what I wanted to do is show you guys how to assemble the card kit card. Say that 10 times fast. So again, they have it all pre-scored. I'm going to go ahead and take the bone folder, give it a nice crease. See? I mean, look at all that's already done for you, right? It already makes you look like you're a pro. And this is the card put together. So we're going to go by this. And again, these are punch outs. So I already punched these out. And then we also have stickers. And check out the envelopes. Now, a few weeks back, you guys seen me make a gift card holder using this envelope. And we made this as part of the design on that gift card. So if you haven't seen that, go back to, I think, October the 2nd. And I think it's that particular Sunday that we did that. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead, assemble this puppy really quick. And I'm going to need some dimensionals. And also, I am going to need possibly some twine, which I'm not sure if I left it in here. Aha, I did. Okay, good deal. Because we're going to need that for our little bow. And let's go ahead first of all. So the sticker here, this orange sticker, we're going to place it right about there. How easy is that, right? These 2 pieces, we're going to use dimensionals and put them on the back here. And grab those. So just a few to stick them on your card. And peel off the backs. I love these things. I know you guys hear me say that every single week, but I do. I don't know what my life would be like without dimensionals. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this like so. And you know what? I'm just thinking about this, and I am not sure if I have that white piece for the sentiment. And I thought I did. Is it hiding? Nope. Okay. Well, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead. Oh, dear. The way my life goes sometimes. I'm going to stick that there. And we're going to stick this little guy here. I'm just mimicking the other card. And with that being said, I think what I'll do is just grab a piece of white and we'll just kind of wing it here. Possibly. The thing is that I'm like, of course, I told you guys I'm recording this in advance, and I'm also packing products to take with me. And right now, my room is a crazy disaster, and half the stuff I use is not here, like it's already packed. So let me grab some paper. There we go. That wasn't too hard to find. And we're going to wing it. Okay. And let's see how long this is. The nice thing about our kits is that you can use our other products with them. Whoops, what am I doing here? There we go. So about 3 inches-ish. So we're gonna go ahead and cut a piece at 3 inches and cut it down to about 3/4 of an inch. There we go. All right, we're good to go. And then they use Poppy Parade, so I brought out my full-size Poppy Parade ink pad. And then we also need the stamp set that I just put back in the kit. Oh my goodness sakes, there it is. I think I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached today. And this says, may this holiday warm your heart. So let's find that one. This one right here. And ink that puppy up. There we are, just like so. And then they did a really cool thing by making these into a little bit of an angle, so we're gonna do the same. And there we go. No one will ever know. It's our secret, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick this on with a little bit of seal. And stick that right about here. And then taking our twine, and I've already packed my bow folder, my bow tire thinger, my bow maker. So we're just gonna wing it with this. All right, there we go, making a bow, hopefully. Just like so. Ta-da. Okay, and then we're going to attach this with a glue dot. I feel like I have major commotion around here today with our puppy. She's keeping me on my toes. We have the guy cutting the grass. Oh man, okay, there we go. So that is the card from the kit that we are going to use. And you know what? I'm finding that I'm like out of the photo here. There we go. I always do that. I'm gonna clean this before we have a mishap and I get Poppy Parade on my green sweatshirt and put this guy back. Have you guys ever lost these photopolymer stamps? Oh my gosh, and once you do, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Okay, so that is the first card. So with that being said, we're using that kit and we're going to make a couple more cards, and I'm using the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper. And this is just a sampling of the patterns that we have in the paper, which I love. I was working with this a bit this past weekend. And what's really cool are the dies that come with this particular stamp set fit these candy canes. So I cut out all the candy canes in 2 packs of this paper. It kept me busy for a while. Okay, so the first card that we are going to do, let's see. Grab one here. Let's do this one. Get some things out of the way here. All right. All my bits and bubbles. I love these snowflakes. These were carried over from last year and they're just punch outs, so you don't even have to worry about cutting them out with the die cut machine. They're just ready to go. And they have a little bit of an iridescent look to them too, which is kind of fun and very pretty, which I love. And so this is the card that we're going to duplicate. I love it. This right here is cut with the Stylish Shapes dies. So I'm not going to do that. We've already done that right here with the magic of TV. Haha. And this is a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4.25. And go ahead and give that a nice crisp fold. And then I have this piece of Pool Party cut at, oh my gosh, what is it cut at here? 3 3/4 by 5. And then the DSP, I picked the stripe once again to duplicate the same. And this DSP is cut at 3.5 by 4 3/4. So we're going to go ahead and attach all this together using my seal. So go ahead and do a couple layers here. And let's see, there we go. And then we're going to stick it directly to the card base. Just like that. And then this piece of Pool Party here is cut at 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. And again, I'm going to stick this directly to the other layers. Right like so, right about the middle-ish. And then we're going to go ahead and attach this with a couple of glue dots. Don't need a lot to stick these down. Whoops. I'm going to put them right where that middle is in our snowflake and stick it off to the left-hand side. And then I need to go ahead and stamp this sentiment in Pool Party ink. And it's going to be all is cozy and bright. So I need to grab that one, which is this one right here, and put it on my block. Ink it up. And just eyeball, whoops, I want to make sure there's enough ink on that. There we go. Ta-da! Easy as pie, right? And I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And put them directly across. How about 4 for good measure? So I hope you guys have had a really, really good weekend. You've had some time to maybe do a little bit of crafting with fall in full swing. Gosh, Christmas is going to be here before we know it. And there we go. And I did add red bling. I'm not going to try to dig it out. Apparently I forgot to get that out as well. So you can add any embellishment that you like that adds a little extra bling to your card, because bling is always better in my world. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this one away so I do not lose it. I'm really paranoid about the photopolymer stamps. Okay, so that is card 2, technically. So go ahead and put this away. And then, let's see here, the next card. This is my favorite. I really like this one. So I decided to cut different patterns of DSP in it. So this is the original, which I loved. I thought it was really cool. And then I just decided, let's change it up just a little bit. So again, this is a piece of thick white cardstock cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Go ahead once again, take that bone folder, make a nice crisp edge. And then we have this piece of sweet sorbet. Yeah, it's our one of our new ink colors, a beautiful red. And this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I had to think about that. Could you tell? Could you see the steam rolling from my ears? We're going to go ahead and attach it directly to the card base. And then I have 3 pieces of designer paper. This one's cut at 2 by 5. And then I thought I would mix this one, candy canes. And this one is 1 5/8 by 3. And then this piece here is 1 5/8 by 1 3/4. So we're gonna go ahead and stick these on to that piece that we've just layered with a little bit of seal. Some people have a tendency to want to cover the entire back of their paper, and you really don't need that much. Whoop, here comes the guys with the lawnmower. I apologize. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. And put this one here. And then again, we're gonna go ahead and hopefully make a bow if I haven't cut this too short. I really miss my bow maker, but I know he's packed away, so there we go. That's not too bad considering, right? There we are. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut his tails. There we are. And then I cut this with the Stylish Shapes dies. And I need Wishing You a Merry Christmas. Let's see, which one is that? Here, right here. And I am again going to use, let's see here. We'll use, Poppy Parade. Yes, that's what we will use. Looks good to me. In fact, I could have used, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna change it up. I feel saucy, and we are going to change it up, and we are going to use Garden Green. How's that? I think that'll be pretty with the Garden Green that's in the DSP. So I'm gonna go ahead, ink that up. There we go. Not too shabby. Clean my stamp before we make a mess. By the way, look at this. I treated myself this past weekend to a new chamois. My other one was like really gross. And I mean, you can use them forever. It's just that mine was seriously like full of stuff. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to treat myself and get myself a new chamois. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on here with a couple dimensionals. In fact, I'm going to use a little bit of the crust. Oh gosh. The terms that I use in my craft room are kind of funny. But hey, it's all good. It works. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Go ahead and stick that on there like so. And then with our bow, we're gonna go ahead and use a couple of dimensionals, or not dimensionals, glue dots, mini glue dots. Oh my gosh, seriously, Dawn. And there is technically our card number 3. Yeah, awesome. So isn't that fun? This is a great way to use your scraps from your DSP. I love it, I think it's cute. It's a great layout. So we have one more card, you guys, and it's a cutie. So this one right here, I love the Scotty dog, right? So we have a Scotty dog punch, and I've already punched out the pieces of it because I wanted to make sure I could do all the cards and not keep you guys here forever. But with that being said, oops, I got an extra Scotty dog card in here as well. Apparently I didn't think one was enough. All right, so I'm using Garden Green for my base. I got all my bits and pieces here. And again, I cut it at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. There we are. And then I cut a piece of basic white for our liner inside the card. And this is 4 by 5 1/4. Go ahead and stick that down. And then we have a couple layers on our card base. So this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then the DSP is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So we're going to layer these together. Oops. This is a pretty pattern too, isn't it? I love the candy canes. This whole pack of paper just has some really fun designs to it. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I have this is from the duo pack, or the pack of 2 ribbons, which has real red and garden green ribbons. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around. Because for me, this is just easier than trying to wrap it and tie. I never seem to have a lot of success with that. Whoops, that's a little crooked. So we need to straighten that out. There we go. There we are, that looks better. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and adhere it to the base. Just like so. Oh, actually I did not punch this out ahead. So let me see if I can find my punch quickly. Hopefully, maybe. And again, I packed so much already. Oh boy. One moment. I don't know where it went. That's not good, especially when I'm doing a live with you guys, right? So anyway, this is the largest circle that is in the Stylish Shapes dies. And we're gonna go ahead and stamp this, if anything, to show you guys this part. So again, may this holiday warm your heart, which is this one. I love the sentiments. I know I said that already, but I do. And again, we're gonna go ahead and use garden green. Dang, that like really puzzles me on where my punch went. Huh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, there we go. Thank goodness I did a few other cards, right? Okay. I'll go ahead and put this away again before I lose it, because with the way things are right now, we don't want to lose these on top of a punch. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick that on with dimensionals. That is so crazy. I wonder where my little dog wandered off to. My little Scotty dog has been lost. Lost and found. Please return. Okay, I'm going to stick that on like so. And if anything, we're going to take the other piece of ribbon that I've cut, make a bow. Hopefully. Yikes, I should have cut that a little longer, because for me, I have fumble fat fingers. But there we go. That's not too bad, right? That looks good. Okay, gonna trim the tails once again. Oh my gosh, maybe. Without cutting my finger, that would be nice. And the blue dot. And stick that on like so. And I tell you what, I'm gonna glance through my punches one last second, if you'll bear with me, and see if I can find it. That's crazy. I was just using it, unless I put it in the box. Did I put it? You guys never do this, right? Think you have something out? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and skip that. So I would punch the Scotty out. And then there's also the bow that's included in the Scotty Builder Punch that I will punch and assemble and put on the card, since I'm unable to obviously find it at the moment. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you that. So there you go, the magic of TV, done, ta-da! So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the projects. I'm gonna get out the other cards here. There's that one and that one. And then the one from the kit itself. Whoops. And then this one here. And if you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to reach out to me and ask. Again, I feel silly that I have no idea where my Scotty punch went. What a bummer. Anyway, thanks again, you guys, for joining me on this pre-recorded live, not live, mini class with Dawn on this Sunday Crafternoon. I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week for one more pre-recorded Facebook Live, and then I'll be back, I promise. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.